Quest for Glory 1. So, you want to be a hero. Table of Contents. What is Quest for Glory? Creating a character. The fighter. The magic user. The thief. Assigning skill points. Abilities. Skills. Playing a role. The special action icon bar. Living in this crazy world. Winning the game. Talking to other characters. Combat. Thief skills. Using magic. The magic icon bar. Playing the wizard's game. Quest for Glory walkthrough. Credits. What is Quest for Glory? Quest for Glory combines the character development and combat that are typical of fantasy role-playing games with the basic adventure game concept of exploring a world and solving its puzzles. So You Want to Be a Hero is the first Quest for Glory scenario. The essence of role-playing is that you must try to think as your character would when faced with a dilemma. In Quest for Glory 1, you can choose from 3 basic character types: the strong fighter, the mysterious magician, or the wily thief. Each has the same character goal: to be Hero of Spielberg. Each character will, however, set about accomplishing that goal in a different way. The magician may use spells to overcome some obstacle, but might not survive a pitched battle with a monster. The thief must find a crafty way around a problem that the fighter or magic user would approach directly. Conversation is one very important part of Quest for Glory. You will meet many strange people and creatures in the valley. To learn about the valley and your quest, it will be necessary to speak with everyone you meet. Like your character, the beings you meet will have distinct personalities, and their skill and knowledge may lie in different areas. You will want to find out all you can. Every hero must deal with his share of foul and ferocious monsters. If you want to be a hero, you'll have to fight or avoid them. As they don't tend to favor discussion, each battle you fight will provide you with valuable experience, and many victories will yield treasure that you will need to buy food and equipment. A hero's life isn't always serious, though. Between desperate encounters with terrible monsters and life-and-death situations lie many light-hearted, humorous, and downright silly moments. Spielberg is a strange place with a multifaceted personality, as you will soon see. Creating a character. Before beginning your adventure, you'll choose from 3 basic character types: the fighter, the magic user, or the thief. Your selection will determine much about the sorts of obstacles you will encounter and the means by which you will overcome them. Using your mouse, joystick, or arrow keys, place the cursor on the title plate of the character you wish to play. Then click on the title plate. Press the left mouse button, press the fire button, or press enter. Each type of character comes with its own set of skills and abilities, some specific to the character type, some common to all 3. Each type has pre-assigned point values for appropriate abilities. In addition, you will begin the game with a 50-point pool to assign to the areas to which you wish your character to be the strongest. At the top of the skill point screen is an area for you to type in your hero's name. Name him anything you like. If you change your mind after you have chosen your character's name, you may use the backspace to erase the character's name. Replace it by typing in any name you like. The fighter. The fighter depends upon his skill with weapons, his strength and his vitality to survive the rigors of life as a hero. His weapon is his sword, and his best defense is with his shield. We recommend that you play as a fighter during your first Quest for Glory adventure. The magic user. The magic user must rely upon his intelligence and the successful casting of magic spells. He can protect himself by avoiding close combat. The Thief. The thief counts on his skills, stealth, and agility. His weapon of choice is the dagger, and he prefers to throw it from a distance. He can best defend himself in combat by dodging. Assigning skill points. To highlight a skill, use the mouse cursor, the up and down arrow keys, the tab key, or the joystick up and down to assign points to a skill. Press the right mouse button, the right arrow key, or move the joystick to the right. Each time the right mouse button or right arrow key is pressed or the joystick is moved to the right, 5 points will be assigned to the highlighted skill. Press the left mouse button, the left arrow key, or move the joystick to the left to subtract 5 points from a skill. You may not delete skill points below the original value of any given skill. To attain a skill not normally available to your character type, such as lockpicking for a fighter, choose the desired skill from the skill menu and assign points using the procedure described above. The minimum skill level of 5 will require 15 points from the points available pool. In other words, it will cost you an extra 10 points to learn the skill. Points for health, stamina, or magic cannot be changed by you directly. The values for the attributes will change automatically as you gain experience, suffer damage, and modify certain skills. Abilities. Strength is important in performing physical activities, especially combat. The fighter must be strong to be effective. Intelligence will enable the magic user to successfully learn and cast spells, and will benefit all characters when engaged in mental activities such as outthinking opponents in combat. Agility is important during combat and vital to lockpicking and stealth. The thief cannot prosper without agility. Vitality determines how much damage a character can sustain and how quickly he will recover from damage and strenuous physical activity. High vitality is particularly useful to the fighter. Luck can aid you in many subtle and mysterious ways, and is especially important to the thief. Magic is the basic skill required to learn and cast magic spells. Skills. Weapon use determines the character's ability to land a successful blow in combat. Parry is the ability to block an opponent's blow by using a weapon or shield. Dodge is a skill used to avoid a blow by ducking or sidestepping it. Stealth is the art of moving quickly and discreetly, taking an advantage of shadows and other camouflage while sneaking around. Pick locks is the skill that allows a character to triumph over locked doors, chests, etc. A lock pick or thief's toolkit is necessary to use the skill. Throwing determines your character's aptitude for throwing and accurately hitting a target with a small object such as a rock or a dagger. Climb is the skill that allows a character to scale difficult surfaces. Each character also possesses attributes that are set automatically based on certain skills and abilities. Health points gauge the amount of damage a character can suffer before he will die. Stamina points determine how much energy a character has to perform physical activities. When stamina points are low, the character is weak. He will fight less effectively and will be injured more easily. Magic points measure the amount of magic a character can perform. When magic points are gone, the character will be unable to cast spells. Skills and abilities improve with practice. Those skills your character exercises frequently will improve more rapidly, while those left unused will remain fixed at their original levels. Your character only advances in skills he is given when you create him. Skills that were assigned at least 5 skill points. Playing a role. You will begin Quest for Glory as a recent graduate of the famous Adventurers Correspondence School for Heroes. A poster in your local Adventurers Guild reads, "Wanted, Hero, no experience necessary. Visit beautiful Spielberg, fight monsters, defeat brigands, reward and title Hero of Spielberg to the successful applicant. It sounded good, especially the no experience necessary part. Now, after a month's journey over torturous terrain, narrowly avoiding death at every turn, you aren't as enthusiastic. But here you are at the town gates, and it's too late to turn back. You will defeat the monsters and brigands that plague Spielberg, or die trying. The latter seems more likely at this point. Now you must become your character, and learn to think as he would, reason as he would, and solve problems as he would. You can only be successful if your character's own distinct personality to keep him alive. The Special Action Icon Bar. In addition to the icons in your standard icon bar, you will notice two different ones. One of these is the Special Action icon. When you select it, a separate icon bar will appear. These icons control special actions that you might want your character to take, from left to right. Walk causes your hero to resume walking normally after performing another action. Run causes your hero to run quickly. Look out for that Saurus. Sneak causes your hero to move stealthily. Sleep causes your hero to take a nap. Character allows you to look at your hero's character sheets. Hourglass tells you the current game time. Checkmark means you don't want to select any of the other icons at this time. Selecting it will take you back to the main icon bar. Question mark will give you a definition of the other icons in the bar when you move the question mark cursor over them. Living in this crazy world, just as in real life, there are basic things a person must do to stay alive. You will need to eat a couple of times each day. If you are carrying food, you'll eat automatically, but try not to run out of rations. You'll also need a certain amount of sleep in your special action icon bar to regain health, stamina, and magic points. Without sleep, you will use these points quickly. Sleep is best accomplished at night, as travel is much safer during daylight hours. Besides, heroes are notorious for their Type A personalities. You must be careful where you bed down, though you may wake up as something's midnight snack. Also, as in real life, basic necessities cost money. To earn money, you can carry out a quest. They'll be posted at the guild hall. Defeat a wealthy monster, or worst of all, get a job at the castle. In the coin of the realm, 10 silver pieces equal 1 gold. Supplies such as food, equipment, magic spells, and healing potions can be purchased from the local shops. You will carry most of your equipment in a backpack. The amount you can carry is determined by your strength and the weight of the equipment. If for some reason you are in a hurry, a monster on your tail, or some such thing, select the run icon in your special action menu to move more quickly. Don't run too far though, or you'll become tired. Use the walk icon to resume walking normally. Winning the game. When you complete Quest for Glory successfully, you will be given the opportunity to save your character for use in Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. You will be asked to insert a formatted writable disk. Save this disk, as it will allow you to begin Trial by Fire at an advantage. Talking to other characters. You will meet many strange beasts in Spielberg Valley. Some human, some otherwise. Most of them know things that you don't, and that you will need to learn. By speaking with them, you can gain some of that knowledge. You should talk to everyone you meet. Click the mouth icon on them. You'll want to jot down everything that seems important, as your conversations will provide you with the most of the clues you'll need to become a hero. Many of the replies your queries may suggest that further communication would be helpful, or lead you to others who may provide you with useful information. Pay attention to everything that's said to you, and keep your eyes open. Combat. The world is full of monsters and villains, and if you want to stay alive long enough to become a hero, you ought to learn how to fight them. A clash will occur any time a monster comes near enough to strike your character. Combat can take place in the room where you encounter a monster, allowing more movement and strategy, or the screen may change into a close-up view of the monster. When you encounter a monster, you will have to react quickly. You can throw daggers or cast an appropriate spell while the monster is still at a distance, or you can engage it with your sword when it comes close enough. Timing, the most important element of combat strategy in Quest for Glory. Try to strike when your opponent is open, and anticipate his attacks to better defend yourself. Your choice to either block or dodge blows should depend on your skills and equipment. Here are examples of each of the combat menus for the different classes. When you engage a monster in battle, a combat menu will appear in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. There are 3 different variations on the combat menu, one for fighters, one for thieves, and one for magic users. The sword or dagger menu will appear automatically depending on which weapon you are carrying. You can switch between that menu and the magic menu by clicking on the center of the menu, or by pressing the 5 key on the center of your keypad. You can do battle either by selecting your actions on the combat menu with your mouse or joystick, or by using the corresponding keys on your keypad. If you feel that the situation has gotten out of hand, switch to the magic menu and select Run icon to make tracks. Many battles can be avoided, and it might be wise at times to do so. Combat, however, is one of the best ways for an aspiring hero to practice and improve his skills. Each time you defeat a monster, you gain valuable experience that will increase your chances in future battles. Remember, always search the body of your opponent. Click the hand icon on the body after winning a battle. For some creatures, carry money or other useful items. In most cases, status bars are displayed during combat. Keep you informed health status and mana, magic energy points for your character. As you become injured, health points diminish. You will use stamina points as you work hard at fighting or using skills. When stamina points are depleted, energy is drawn from health. When health points are gone, the character is dead. A health bar will also display for your opponent to show how badly it is injured. Thief skills. Thief characters have 2 special skills, pick locks and stealth. To use these skills, click the lockpick from your inventory on the lock in question, or select the sneak icon from the action menu to move quietly when you are finished sneaking. Select the walk icon to resume walking normally. Sneaking helps avoid being seen or heard by monsters and other enemies. Using magic, the magic icon bar. In addition to your standard icon and your special icon at the top of your screen, you will notice a magic icon. If you are a magic user and you select the magic icon and magic inventory will appear. The magic icon bar consists of 4 symbols, left to right. Look, eye cursor, allows you to look at spells in your inventory. You will get the name and definition of the spell, as well as the MPs needed to cast it, and the level of skill your hero has in that particular spell. Do, hand cursor, allows you to cast the spell you have clicked the hand cursor on. Check mark means you don't want to cast any spell at this time. Selecting it will take you back to the main icon bar. Question mark gives you the definition of the other icons in the bar when you click on them. Below the magic icon bar is your magic inventory. The beginning magic user will only have 1 spell, Zap. Your hero can acquire up to 7 other spells during the course of the game. A full listing of spells can be found on your Famous Adventures Correspondence School booklet. Your magic user's spell casting will improve with practice. To cast a spell, select the spell from your magic inventory with the hand Do cursor. Then click the spell icon on the person or the thing which you cast it. Flame Dart is the one and only direction spell. All others are cast as soon as clicked on. Playing the Wizard's Game. First, read how to play the Mage's Mijibajabij First, read how to play Playing the Wizard's Game. First, read how to play the Mage's Maze in your famous Adventurers Correspondence School guidebook. Erasmus's version has few variations. The maze screen consists of 2 status icons, 4 spell buttons, and Playing the Wizard's Game. First, read how to play the Mage's Maze in your famous Adventurers Correspondence School guidebook. Erasmus's version has a few variations. The maze screen consists of 2 status icons, 4 spell buttons, and a maze strewn with bridges, ladders, and boulders. 2 hyperactive bugs are trying not to fall off the cliffs. The blue creature is yours, and the purple one belongs to Erasmus. The object is to encourage your bug to finish the game first. The status icon show your magic points, MP, and the amount of time remaining on your The status icons show your current magic points, MP, and the amount of time remaining on your current spell. You play the game by casting spells at the same board. If you have a mouse, simply click on the spell button and wish to use from the keyboard. Click the left and right cursor keys to move the sword closer to the spell button you want, then press Enter to cast a spell. With the joystick, move the stick to the desired direction and press the fire button to cast the spell. Once you have selected the spell, the timer starts. How much time you have depends on the skill level of your chosen spell. The direction is the trigger spell, which always works and takes effect immediately. Use the fetch spell to move a bridge, ladder into position. Point the mouse at the bridge or ladder, press the left mountain. Use the fetch spell to move a bridge or ladder into position. Point the mouse at any bridge or ladder, press the left mouse button, move the object where you want it, and release the mouse button. Using the keyboard or joystick, press Enter, or the fire button, to pick up the object and again to place it. Use the Open spell to remove a boulder from your bug's path. Point the offending boulder, then click the mouse or press Enter. The boulder will vanish and reappear in other random position. Use the Trigger spell to change the size of your creature. Each trigger spell will change the creature to the next size, small to medium, medium to large, or large to small. Only small bugs can travel through tunnels, and only medium bugs can climb ladders. Medium bugs like to eat small ones, and are themselves the favorite food of large bugs. All sizes are easily distracted when a predator, or a friend is near. Same-sized bugs are attracted to one another. The Flame Dart spell will put a miniature sun in the maze. Use the mouse, joystick, or the cursor keys to position it. The bugs like warmth and will be attracted to nearby heat sources. Should either bug die, a new one will appear at the top of the maze.